Hello, good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to this insightful and very informative session on web development. This is Kishore Kumar, your web facilitator. I'm from CSC department of 2020 batch. And I started web development right in my first semester, and I really found that this is quite fascinating. And I also found that this is quite exciting also. Like when you are working on a project, you can see the live implementation of your codes on the browser. And talking of now I am an intern in entrepreneurship as a React developer, and I really enjoying my time on this field. And so, without wasting much of our time, I'll take you to this field of web development and let you know the different aspects of web development. So let's just start and move to the slides. So about the session, hope you know the session is conducted by the GDSC team of our college, and the session timeline will be from May 1st to 30th May. And the next slide, like, if you are new in this field, like you don't know anything about the web development, then nothing to worry. If you are totally new, then no need to worry. Then there must be a question. First question on your mind will be that what is the website? So you must of you aware of the website that daily you used to visit any website on the Chrome, like you to search on the any website on Google, that Facebook.com, YouTube, anything. What you see there, you visit a website, you see, scroll down the website, you see the layout of the website, how the website look like. You must be thinking that how the website work, how it had designed. So we will all discuss here that how the websites design, how we build a website, how it works. So there must be question, what is website? So website is a collection of many web pages. And what are web pages? So web pages are the different pages on the websites. Like web pages is a collection of documents, images, visual, and texts. You can see on the any website, like you can see the on the Facebook that newsfeed section, your profile section. They are web pages, and the collection of these pages are websites. And hope you know that every website has their own address, like their URL address, like facebook.com, youtube.com, instagram.com, and many more. That's are popular sites you must visit to visit. And the next is what is web development. Actually, we will talk about this. That what is web development? Web development refers to the building, creating and maintaining of the websites. We will talk about the web development, that how we build the websites. What is the process? What is the steps to build a website? First, what will we do? Like we are designing, while like we are making things. What we will do? At first, we will make the design of things, the how it will look like. Then after that, we will create the skeleton of the things, that how it will look like, and after that design part, and after that we will decide that how it will work. After designing, that will be the whole complete process. The similar is for web development also, web also website, that we will decide the how our website will look like. You can see the layouts of the any website. Like you used to visit the facebook.com, what you are seeing on the website, that is the front end part. That is all about the layout part or the front end part. That is the UI design. And what you are not able to see, that is the back end part. And that is back end part, that how the website works. You are not able to see that part, which is called the back end part. And back end part is the how the website will work, how the website will control, that what will happen when you click the events, and you will do the form, you fill the form, the submit form, anything what. Yes. So let's move to the next slide. There will be the benefits of the web development. So there is many benefits of the web development. If you are doing the web development, there are many benefits. If you are having a business or a startup business or anything, you have any ideas on mind, you can explain your ideas by creating a website of your own, and it helps in expanding our reach. So anyone from anywhere can access your website, can see your website, can Check the benefits of your service, what you are providing from anywhere. It is a way to make people aware of the service or product you are offering. It is the easiest way to make the people aware of your service without adding, without promoting, without using templates and all. You can easily people can easily visit your sites and see the service what you are providing, can see the all the products what you're providing, or see the your ideas, anything what can be. It does not promote the business, but also gives an opportunity to explain all our this. Yes, obviously it is also the best way to promote your business in all over the world, in anywhere and from anywhere can access your websites, can see, can give your feedback to your websites. And also a well-designed responsive website is likely to gain users trust and attract a large audience. Obviously if you have a well-designed and responsive website, you have a good UI designs, there must be the client must be attracted toward your website. They must use to visit your website. It also offers a platform for interaction between business and client. Yes, also it is easy for you and your client to interact between them. Your client can give feedback on your site, easily can feedback your site, easily they can contact you. Also you can contact your clients easily. And the next slide is the future scope. What is the future scope of this session? Your web development. If you are doing the web development and you are in college, then there must be a good opportunity for you to build your resume. If you are doing web development, you have many projects, you have done many projects, then you can show it on your resume. It will be good for you to build your resume. It brings out our improves your creativity. Yes, obviously if you have creativity, you can do your own ideas. If you have ideas, you can show your ideas by making websites, by only sharing your website domain or links to everyone. Anyone can see your ideas and take benefits from your ideas. And also it is a high paying job in today's time. You can see that this is a high paying job. Also you can see anyone, if you're doing any kind of business or any startup business, any multi-level business, you need a website. So everyone today's world need a website. So this is most demanding job also. This is most paying job, and you can work independently. If you have own ideas, and you can be your own boss with your website. So, and it is also a highly sought job. Basically this is also a most demanding job, most paying job, most demanding job, and most frequent work. You can work it from anywhere. If you are in remote area and anywhere, it also secures a job opportunity for you. Obviously if you are doing web development, you are good at web development, you are like you are front end developer or back end. If you are full stack developer, it will be good if you are full stack developer. Let's talk about the front end and back end developer. As we have already said that when you to visit a website, what you are able to see on the website, the layout of the website, how the page looks like, that all are front end side. That all are the front end part of the websites. And what you are not able to see, that are the back end part of the websites. Next slide. And about this session, it will of the 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. At first, we will start from basic, that is start with HTML. That is the skeleton part of the website. You can call the skeleton part of the website, the how the website will build. And after that, we will start with the CSS part, that how the website will look like, what is the design part of the website will be there. And after that, we can move to the Angular. So before that, we can also move that. First we have to learn the JS part, the JavaScript part. After that, we have to move the Angular part and also the Firebase part. And in the last, there will be assignment of this course. After that, there may be a swag for you that is not revealed now. And if we are talking about the HTML, most of you know that HTML is the building part of the website. That how it you can call the skeleton of the website. The skeleton of man, you can say the skeleton of man, and the CSS part is the designing part. The how the men look like, how the men's dresses look like. That is the CSS part, and the backend part, part that how the men work, the JavaScript part, how the men work, how their hands work, their foots work, how their eyes will blink. That's the part of the JS part and the backend part. And the Angular is the framework of the JavaScript. It helps you to make the page interactive, more attractive also. And there similar also there is a hardware also in today's evolves. Many one is Angular that is also a JavaScript library that is used to make your page more interactive, more designing in easiest way and in less code, in oriented manner. And about the Firebase, and you must know about the Firebase that the if you are visiting on a page, you are logging in a page, you are there in the many websites. There is, must be an option of signing with Google, signing with Twitter, and signing with all, signing with you are logging with Google. That is all the part of Firebase. Simply, that if you are using the sign in with Google, if you are visiting any site, that is a part of Firebase also. I also work on that. So further, if there will be a query to you, you are free to ask to me. And what are the resources? How you will learn all this? The resources are that there is a W3 school for the web development. This is most famous website where you can learn the about the web development. Like most of the front end part, it will be good if you visit the W3 school. Like if you start from the HTML, that W3 school, here's the link. I will provide you a link in the group or the chat also. There is also alternate link that is Mozilla link for HTML and also CSS part. This is web dev link and Mozilla link also. So now let's move to the query. If you have any questions, you can ask. You are free to ask. Obviously, questions. Yes, not a question. Which one is best to go for front end or back end part in the web development? Obviously, I think you need to try the both part, front end part or back end part. It all depends on your interest that you are interested in front end part or back end part. It will be good if you do the both part. If you become a front full stack developer, it will be good. Otherwise, it all depends on your interest. Either you are doing the front end part, interested in front end part, or you are interested in back end part. PPT, yes, I will send the PPT in the group. No, no. Can you learn Angular just without knowing anything? No, no, no. You need to learn about the JavaScript. Yes, because Java Angular is a framework of JavaScript. So basically, you have to learn the first. You have learned the JavaScript. After that, you will move to the Angular part. Angular JS is using Bootstrap useful in the long run of web development. I don't think so because using Bootstrap is a good thing, but don't use it all the time. Because using CSS is also a good thing. Use the CSS part. Learn the CSS part. Use the Bootstrap, not bad thing, but don't use it all the time because if you will in a company, many companies don't allow the Bootstrap part. So always do the Bootstrap. So it's not too good in the front end development. It all depends on you how much time you. How Canvas? Yes, you can use the Canvas in SVS SVG on the design part. If you're design using the front end part on designing part, you must need to know the Canvas and SVG part. This is the best part to look the make the page more interactive. There is lag. Now is it clear? Hello. Am I audible? Or is there any lag? Okay, okay. I will share the PPT in the group, in the WhatsApp group everywhere. Any more questions? We will also provide you the Google form for the registration of this course. I will provide the Google form in the group after a few hours. Which ID you to development? You can use the anyone. I think Visual Code is best one. You can also use the ATAM code blocker also. What you like, you can use the ID. But I think Visual Code is best one. Starting tips. Starting tips is it, you can start at first. You need to start from the W3 school. You need to read the articles, and you can try your codes on the W3 schools by your own, and you can see the results on there. It will create interest on you. No, no, notepad. No, notepad is not good thing. You can use the airtime, code blocker, and visual code and all. Visual Studio. Any more question or let's move forward. I have also there is something interesting part for you. Let's move. I have also Slido part for you. Yes, everyone open the Slido and join for this link code, or you can join via this code or barcode.
It's very easy. Please be attentive.
Yes,
Just go to slido.com, just type in this code, or just scan the QR code if you're on some mobile device,
yes.
and you will enter into a quiz, and you will get a set of questions that you can answer. So these are just interactive quiz which can help you to act like be present in class and just show up your participation. Nothing else. Okay.
You. Yes. I'm not talking about browser. I'm talking about website. Mozilla Firefox, not a website. IPA20.com.
It's okay. They're
Yes,
all the websites they access from Mozilla Firefox is their favorite. Maybe
yes,
that's what
yes.
they are trying to say.
Okay.
Maybe they love the experience. It's okay.
Yes. Nice. Good.
By the way, those who have not yet answered the question, you can, or maybe those who have answered, you can also edit the answer. The main motive behind this question is like, what's your favorite website? With that, we mean what's the favorite design you see in a website, or which is the
Yes.
website which inspires you a lot about their
Yes.
design or UI or the user
You
experience
like the
part.
most.
So
Yes. LinkedIn.
I think then Kishore, we have had enough responses
Yes.
here.
Yes.
And we see that the most popular ones are YouTube and W3 School.
Yes, sir.
Like people are already learning from nice websites.
Yes, sir. That's
We
good.
just got
Good
to give
part.
them some nice roadmap and all. They're
Yes,
already
sir.
on the correct path.
Yes, sir. If you are visiting the W3 schools, then you are in the correct path, obviously.
Somebody is visiting developermozilla.org. That's awesome. If you are visiting that website, that is a bundle of like multiple open source informations and documentations.
Yes.
That's so nice.
Articles and all, yes.
I think we should move to the next question now.
Yes. And next question, what is name a website without it your daily incomplete? In today's world, daily you need to visit many websites. And what is your websites? Your LinkedIn and Academy, Stack of
Nankishore,
yes, sir.
if I may ask, while they're answering the question, what's your website like? Which website incomplete if you're not visiting it, or if you have not visited that in your day? Like, is there some site you render the most
Sorry,
important
sir.
in your daily day life and all? Is there some kind of website that which is so important in your daily life that it's like it's
Yes, sir.
impossible that you won't visit it any day? Yeah, which is it? Which is it?
Now today I think it's WhatsApp, WhatsApp.com, or it can be YouTube. I used to watch lectures on that
Uh-huh.
daily. Yes, sir.
Anybody here who is a regular like user of Omegle.com? Please give a shout out
Yes.
in chat box. Anybody who is a regular user of Omegle.com?
I'm not regular on that, but I used to.
You used to visit Omegle. Okay,
Yes.
beware of me. Aish Moore says yes. Okay, AQ student. We all are AQ student. So I think he's saying on all our behalf. So okay, awesome. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's so excited. Ritik Raj is a weekly Omegle user. You love the people, AQ student. Okay, people love me on Omegle. So a lot of our peers are already using Omegle and all.
Yeah.
I like Omegle because it enhances your communication
Yes.
abilities
Obviously, yes, sir.
and you get to see a lot of people, variety and range of them, and
Yes.
you get to know how to tackle those kinds of personalities. I don't
Yes.
like people like me, so I can't avoid. KGF fever is all over the
Yes,
country
sir.
right now.
Yes, sir.
Deepak Kumar, hello Sanjeev, are you here? Are you here, Sanjeev? Is Sanjeev among us? Is Sanjeev the imposter? Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Yes, next question. There's no next question, sir.
Why don't you guys create a website similar to Omegle for our college, where we can match our own like interest and all? Like, what if I can?
Yes.
I'm sorry
Okay,
for
good.
that glitch. A train was passing by. So why don't we guys just collab together and create a similar website like Omegle, where we all people like we can Omegle for BC,
Communicate.
Omegle
Yes.
for AQ, where we can just type in our interest and tag each other, and we can be anonymous and like talk to each other. For example, you guys like who all are in second year or first year, like these guys who are not yet so much familiar about college, but they want to make new friends here. So Omegle for
Yes.
BC would be a nice place.
Yes. Yes.
Who will be on the other side to speak? Actually, Omegle is like actually C2C type of business, not B2C type.
Yes. Yes.
So actually, you can just connect to anyone, consumer to consumer, and it's totally live
Yes.
feed. So you can just fix a time at, around 6 to 7. This site will be live, and around that time people can chat with
Yes.
each other and create rooms and all. This will be a nice community project later on. Just think about
Yes.
this. You want a college friend or Abhishek Kumar? Abhishek Kumar, I think you should focus on your Android campaigns and all, and you can create a Tinder.
Actually,
Okay,
he is
let's move on
also
to next
moving
question.
towards the web side. That's why
Okay.
he also quite interested in the web development. That's why. Question. And then next slide about the if you have any query, you can ask us on our Discord server link. We'll provide you in the if you are working on any project or if you are doing any project, you can ask me Discord server. You can join the Discord server. Obviously, feel free to ask. We can create bot for Omegle to automate simple tasks. Omegle task will be simple to connect beautiful with our beautiful batchmates. Yes. I think everyone is beautiful.
Hello,
Any more questions?
am I audible?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nandu, I was just wanting you to let to know that why don't you like let people know that how this session will proceed in the future? Like, are we going to make projects or are we going
Yes,
to
yes, yes.
learn
I'm
the web
talking about that.
development stuff? If you
Yes,
can show
yes.
the pathway how the events will unfold, so that's how
Yes,
people
yeah.
will.
First, I would like to say that if you are working on a project, let's make your GitHub and GitHub repo, and you can provide me the GitHub links on your Google form. I will provide you the Google form. It will be better if you will provide me the your GitHub link. I can check the your tasks or your projects, so I can give you tips, and you can ask me on any project you are working on.
So basically, we are required to like go for a project and host it on GitHub or like some
GitHub,
other
obviously,
websites.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
that's okay.
And don't hesitate if your project is small or not. Just do it. Just upload on the GitHub.
While I was away, people have responded a lot. Somebody said that we can create a bot. Actually, bot creation is a very efficient part, but you have to use scripting a lot. Okay, apart from web development and all. And that bot is already available, and I'm not going to tell you the name. You gotta search. Abhishek Daud Ibrahim is behind you, so be aware. Nan Kishore, how's the progress? Like, in which question are we right now? How are people responding to it?
Yes, people are responding good, sir. Actually, I think many of them are interested in web development.
I think web development is the first approach people must learn because it's one of the most important, likable, and like easiest, and it's the easiest to gather and put in your skill set and also in your resume when you are about to approach some kind of company and all. Because even if you know a lot, you need to know some amount of web development to just picture your skills and present it to like to your peers or to some company or even to form a small portfolio websites and all. So it's an essential toolkit you must have. It's helpful in many kind. Just for the personal part, if you don't know, our college provides a very nice company. It's called Josh Technologies. I'm not doing any kind of brand endorsement and all. You can just go to college official handles and all, like on Facebook and Instagram. You can see which company offered to our campus the highest package value, and you can see it's Josh Technologies. They have handled like they have offered to all of the students here 18.5 lakhs CTC. Okay, and the issue is one of the required like tech skills, or you can say like basic negotiable skill is always HTML, CSS, Django, PHP, and database controls on Postgre and SQL. So website development is already into full blow when you are going for any job, any placement and all. So just take it seriously. It's a nice skill and it's very easy to develop. Like if you're consistent. I think you agree, Rankisha.
Yes. And there is also many open sources where you can learn. There are many YouTube channels, there are many websites, University schools, Mozilla. There are many articles you can read and you can implement. Next session.
Ayushmore, whenever. Okay, Nankishore, please respond to him. When will the next section happen?
We will think about the next session. About it depends on your response, how you are working. If it will, if there will be, we will conduct a session soon.
I would request Nankishore, our web development facilitator, that if possible, why don't you create a offline event and let's like do something in person with all of them. Is it possible, Nankishore?
Okay. Yes, obviously.
So what if we design an offline event in coming weeks?
Okay, sir, sure. Good, sir.
Okay. Do you all want some kind of offline event in college?
Yes.
Himanshu is already eager. Please make it soon. Okay, then we are doing some offline event very soon. Okay, we'll do some kind of workshop and we'll do some kind of collaborative project. Is that nice? We all agree? Okay.
And also on the 11th May, there is technology day when we are doing an event. On that day,
we can plan to.
Yes.
We can well plan about that.
Our group has been doing work on that, sir. There will be poster making. There will be debates.
Ayush Moore said, "Make hybrid, please." Can you please explain what's the hybrid event? Achha, both online and offline. Okay. So for those who won't be able to present at the location in situ offline, obviously that event will be telecasted live online also. So that's already in the plan. Be relaxed, bro. Okay.
There also can be recording video on the YouTube.
By the way, please type your chats and please type your responses, being aware that these videos are going, like these videos are recorded and these are about to be posted and uploaded on YouTube and many of our platforms. So maybe your responses would be live, or maybe it would be all over worldwide. Like people can just Google and see what Himanshu just typed in the chat box. So please be concerned about our class. It's a session. Then Kishore, where are the responses? Is the Slido still going on?
No, sir.
Okay. I think I missed out something.
Yes.
So is this the last part of our event? Like, is it a Q&A type? Okay. Do you all have any kind of questions and all? Do you want to like ask something from Nankishore about web development? Is anybody here who is willing to know any kind of roadmap and all? Like, please utilize his presence as much as possible. Nankishore, any piece of advice you want to give them to get started in web development, or also to come out from any kind of pit if they have fallen into, like multiple times we have started earning, but soon we drop it because we don't get affordable results. So
Yes.
what can you say about consistency and all? Do you have some piece of advice for them? Like those who are new to web development, please go on.
If you have started, it is the most interesting thing, and there is nothing to drop it because there is many open source. It can be that if you are following any YouTube channel, you don't like that, you can read any other YouTube channels. You can watch them. You can enjoy them. You can start from them. It can be that if you are visiting a YouTube channel that he is not able to make you understand, and you can use the another YouTube channel. There are many open sources for the web development. Then many websites also that like W3 schools, Mozilla. There are many bundles of articles are there. You can go there. You can try the yes.
Actually, like I'm responding to a few of the chats. Okay, well, one of them asked, like Deepak Kumar asked, how to learn step by step in web development. So that's what this whole event was about, how to get started. And if you have been attentive to this whole event, then you must have a certain understanding of what web development actually is. In further sessions, we will explore how to like do certain stuff and get our gears working as soon as possible, right, Nandu? So Ronak Kumar and Ayush Moore, they are responding that I'm not from BC. Can we be part of this community? Okay, Shankar Kumar Yadav is also not from BC. Yes, you all can be a part of this event. Also, you can be a part of the competitions we are hosting. Although you won't be able to you won't be able to be a part of the offline events because it must not be possible for you. But yes, you can participate. You can submit your answers. You can try along and be competitive. Okay. Are we covering frameworks, Angular, and others in the coming session? Nandkishore, you should respond to this.
Yes. We will cover the Angular JS framework in the next section. At first, we will discuss about the HTML, CSS, and after that, we will discuss about the JavaScript, and after that, we will move toward the Angular JS.
Okay, somebody asked, what are the benefits we get from the community? Actually, till now, people are not getting any kind of benefits from the community. They are just getting a certain society of like-minded people. Okay, and to be sincere with you all, we have not been very active, not been very productive, and due to some actual genuine reasons like COVID and all, we were not even able to like organize the events as robustly as possible. So till now, the benefits which people are actually getting from the community is just like-mindedness, from the society, and a platform to just to know what someone is capable of, and just to try their skill set upon. Okay, but in further coming months, we are trying to enhance this as much as possible, as much, and trying to make our presence more offline and more reachable, more approachable between among peers and all. Okay, so you will see much more colors from us in next coming months. I'm not able to join the Discord server. Can you provide the WhatsApp link? Uh, Someone knows Ronak Kumar. Ronak Kumar, are you from BC? In case you are not
Provided
from
that is
BC,
link.
the Discord link is already in. Okay, Ronak Kumar is not from BC. Sorry, Ronak Kumar, if you're not from BC, you can't join the WhatsApp, but you can be a part of our Discord server. Just retry the Discord link is already in. Like Nandkishore has already provided that.
I think Ramesh is asking that how much time it will take to learn front-end web development. I think it depends. All depends on you that how deep you want to be in the front-end development. It can take 3 months, 4 months, or also it can take 6 months, and how consistent you are. It all depends on you. I think minimum it will take 3 months, minimum.
So anyone who wanted a golden answer, 3 months is it. So did you say 3 month as in 1 month for front end, 1 month for back end, and 1 month for database? Was that so? Like I'm just curious.
I will also create a WhatsApp group.
No, they are talking. They are not talking about some generic WhatsApp group. They are talking about that GTSC forum. And
Oh,
all. So anybody who is already from our college, I think they're already a part of our WhatsApp. If they are not, they can like just talk to their nearest friend who they think are already on WhatsApp, because I think almost everybody who is eager for GDSC is already on GDSC forum. So you can just ask your friends, get the link, and get yourself joined. It's very easy. And Kishore, do we have anything else for this event right now, or shall we wrap it
no,
up?
sir.
Okay.
I would like to thank
Anybody wants to
everyone
ask any?
at
Okay.
this point. I love that.
Actually, people participated well. We are seeing many,
Yes.
like guests also here. Like I'm very thankful to people like who are not from BC but are participating and watching our events and all. Okay, there's a question: how to make some real life usable project? I mean, wait a second. I mean, creating clone of web app or making vlog to do app is not generally used by anyone real life. Okay, right. So when you are trying to make clones of some website, it is basically to understand how that website is working under the hood. Okay, like you may
Yes.
try to understand how the front end part of the website is working, how the back end part is understand like it's working. So the process of making clone is not the process of cheating or copying some project. It's the process of understanding that how that stuff is working, so that when I'm trying to like implement something similar in my own project, so I'll be having a certain grasp of that area. But as Himanshu, we have asked that how to build some real usable project. So you can see, be it coding, programming, scripting, okay, or using some kind of markup languages, or some kind of designing and all. These are just ways to express yourself. These are like poetries, but a little technical. Okay. So how these are just poetic tools, but for computers. Okay, and these are just used to express yourself, the kind of design you have, the kind of idea you have. The basic part is always your creativity. Just keep a diary. What I do is I use a Google Notes, and for example, I'll show you. I think I should share my screen right now. Mm. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll show you. I use this app, like this is called Google Notes and all. So what I do actually is, so I kind of write like weird ideas which I get, and these are my ideas. Don't steal it, okay? So, so I just what I do is actually I simply like if I want to do some kind of presentation, I just write that. If I just want to learn some kind of libraries, I write it. So these are weird kind of ideas that simply jump into my mind. Okay. And I just keep a notes app sometimes, like before I had this mobile phone and all, I used to keep a small scribble pad or notepad, and I just used to write down everything, like whatever was in my mind. So random times we are just having like idea sparks and all, I just write it down, okay? And then I try to break it down into smaller modules whenever I am free, okay? And I try to learn the required amount of skill sets to, or required amount of knowledge that is necessary to build that small module. And similarly, I try to iterate the process through each module. I create each one of them, and then I do some unit testing. I combine all of them to create a final project. So that's how it works for me. The core part is always creativity, and to boost up the creativity, what actually Himanshu you can do is you can just go to GitHub, and you can Momo likha hua tha 26 ko. Yes, I planned my Momo. So actually, yes, planned my momos for 26th March. That was a nice event. I wish Dawood Ibrahim you would have paid for it, but unfortunately I had to. So back to Himanshu. So what you can do is you can go to GitHub and watch their projects. There is a nice place. I have also recommended it to multiple people. Rajnish, do you remember the GitHub repo I like suggested to you for projects and all? What was its name? Yeah, the name was Make Build Your Own X. Okay, build your own X. So this is a very popular repo on GitHub. Just go on GitHub and you can have a nice set of projects people are already creating. You can be creative from their own created projects. You can have some inspiration because creativity always comes from some permutation and combinations of already created projects and all. So you can be inspired from those projects and create your own. So that's how it works. I hope you're satisfied, Himanshu. Any other question? Should we wrap up the event right now?